नमस्कार, हेलो, हाय, सलाम। कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? मैं अनुराधा, वेलकमिंग यू ऑल अगेन in my channel that is mostly HR. As we discussed in our previous vlogs about the human resource strategic management, in continuation of this, today we will discuss about the business strategy. So, business strategy is the mostly used word. I think it is used around every day or maybe in every hour in any organization. What is business strategy? Business strategy is basically a choice in the organization, how an organization choose to act according to its business and its environment to gain more and more profit, fighting and competing, basically competing with their competitors. So discussing further, we will discuss about the building block of any business strategy. So the first building block is segmentation. It means you have to decide, means any organization has to decide during creating its strategy, its business strategy, that at what place and in what kind of customers the product has to be sold out, and the promotion has to be done. So this is the first building block of any business strategy. Second building block is to keep your customers happy and engaged in with different kind of activities and with different kind of promotional things which any organization can create, which any organization can develop the activities or the promotional things to attract the customer and to keep them happy. The third building block of any business strategy is to keep evaluating what you have done previously, what kind of business strategy you have proposed, and what kind of business strategy you are acting upon it. You have to keep evaluate it, whether it is give you the good profit or whether you are reaching on your targets, going on the track of this business strategy. You have to keep evaluating your work, and if it needs some kind of improvement, you should definitely do it in the strategy. Business strategy is about winning and succeeding, and it is all about the uniqueness. The aim while creating business strategy is to be unique instead of being best. Business strategy in any organization cannot be forever. It has to be changed, it has to get updated on timely basis, whether in 1 year or in 7 year, according to the business environment and what kind of products and business pattern you have. So strategy is the thing which must be changed on a time basis, on us after a certain period. Now we are moving on to the HR functions. There are 7 functions in HR. After a brief introduction of business strategy, we will move towards again to the HR functions. There are 7 major HR functions. In my vlogs further, I will discuss about each and every HR functions. In this vlog, we will discuss about the staffing, the function that is staffing. So let's move on the PowerPoint presentations and we will discuss about it.
So here we go with the functions of HR. Number one is staffing, then performance evaluations. Another one is compensation and benefits. Fourth one is training and development. Fifth is employee relations. Sixth point is safety, health and security. And seventh point is HR research. These are the major HR functions, though we have some another small functions also which we can discuss later. But first we will discuss these 7 HR functions. Today we will discuss about the HR function that is staffing only. So we will discuss all the characteristics and the function of staffing. So what is staffing? Staffing is recruiting and selecting the right candidate for the right job as per his or her aptitude, ability, education, and the need of that organization. This is true that in any organization, human resource department is playing a very significant role, and so as the staffing function. Because if any organization will not hire the good candidate or recruit or select the good candidate for the right job with the right skills and right ability at the right time, then other resources of any organization cannot be utilized as the optimum, such as money, man, material, and machinery. So, to use them at the fullest, any organization should or must hire the good candidate. So, we will move forward towards the function of staffing. First function of staffing is to get qualified personnel, is to obtain for the different jobs and for the different position in any organization. If the right person is recruited for the right job, it leads to the maximum productivity and the higher performance. Staffing promotes the optimum utilization of human resource from various aspects, and it gives the job satisfaction and boosts the morale of the workers through the recruitment of the right person. In the same manner, staffing helps to ensure better utilization of human resources at the right place to get more success and more growth of the organization through their line manager or through the development of managers. The function of staffing is to ensuring the continuity and growth of the organization, because if any organization is growing, it needs a good human resource personnel to keep growing further and to achieve their targets. So it is vice versa, they are connected with each other. If any human resource department is hiring or recruiting or selecting a correct candidate, then the candidate and the organization, they both they both will complement each other. Good candidate can grow the organization, and growing organization can hire good candidates. Now we will move further towards the characteristic of staffing. Staffing, we can see staffing broadly as a people-centered function. So it is truly relevant for all kind of organization, because each and every organization can run through the human resource personnel only. Now, there are some categories of the personnel from top to bottom in any organization. First is blue collar workers, which are the person who work with machines and engaged in loading, unloading, etc. And others are the white collared, that are clerical employees. Next is managerial and non-managerial level people. They are on the top position from the clerical employees. And then comes professionals, that are chartered accountants, company secretaries, vice presidents, assistant vice presidents. Another characteristic of staffing is the responsibility of managers. Staffing is the basic function of management, which involves the manager, and they should be continuously engaged in performing all kind of staffing functions, and they are actively associated with recruitment, selection, training, and they have to do appraisals of their subordinates also. Therefore, these activities are performed by their department managers, or departmental managers, or the line managers. Then comes human skills. Staffing is concerned with different type of training and development of any human resource, and therefore The managers should use human resource relation skills in providing guidance and training to their subordinates. If if the staffing function is performed properly, then the human relation in any organization will be cordial and mutually performed in the organized manner. Another characteristic of staffing is that it is a continuous process, whether it is the new organization or the old organization. This staffing process is the continuous function which has to be done in any organization. In the new organization will start everything from the very beginning, like recruiting, selecting, giving training to them, hiring and everything, while the old organization, their different managers are engaged in various staffing activities. Therefore they are responsible for managing all the workers in order to get the work done and for the accomplishment of the overall objectives of any organization.
So this was the brief discussion on a staffing function. Staffing is a very wide subject to discuss, and it comes under the talent management, which we will see in my future vlogs. So if you have any query, any suggestion, anything you can discuss with me, or you want the elaborated HR function, please message me. Do comment on my comment section. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.